Hi, this is Ken with the IT Factory, and in today's video I'm going to give a brief introduction into what the IT Factory is all about and what we provide. Our first offering is an on-demand consulting service, which is a good alternative to traditional coaching consulting engagements that can be lengthy and rather expensive. Our second offering is our IT Factory software solution, which is a software product that helps align your application development efforts with your overall strategic plan and maximizing the value delivered back to the organization. Our on-demand consulting service is a good alternative to traditional long-term consulting and coaching arrangements. The first phase is a free initial consultation where we come in, we have a discussion and look at our views for software development and determine whether or not it's a fit for your organization or not, focusing heavily on how to transition to a value-focused delivery organization. If we are a good fit, then the next phase is we lay out the initial roadmap, starting with an assessment to help identify the strengths and weaknesses of your teams, your organization, and then laying out a roadmap and a plan for how to increase the maturity and achieve the goals that you would like to see your teams reach. And then finally is the true on-demand support portion of the offering. And the way this operates is you buy a block of time, so you may buy, say, 50 hours, and you'll have 3 to 6 months to use that time. So we can come in, we can do maybe initial training around value grids and how to maximize the value that teams are delivering. Teach your product owners and your team members the concepts and how to begin incorporating that into their work. And then we can leave. And as you progress, if you have questions, hit roadblocks, things don't quite go as you'd hoped and you need some help, you can call us back as needed and draw down on those hours. So as we proceed down the roadmap, then we hit the next item and repeat the process. This is a very good alternative to the traditional coaching consulting arrangements where you pay typically a high-priced fixed fee that is basically for full-time work for X amount of months. This lets you scale the work to whatever your needs are. And then if there's ever any issues or anything like that, the short blocks and short commitments make those easy to address. Our next offering is our IT Factory software. And this software is designed specifically to help development teams focus on delivering items which maximize the value given back to the organization. This helps you to better align your development efforts with your overall strategic goals. The numbers have shown that up to 80% of the code that's written is never really used by the end user. It doesn't provide any value. So this software helps you to prevent that end result. A couple of the key features: it allows you to forecast dates with little to no effort, and then you can view them from either a product or a strategic item view. You can calculate the overall valuation of the work, monitor the completion and the progress based upon the number of completed cards. And then the main feature is that alignment with the strategic value. So this allows you to focus first on the simplest, highest value items so that you can maximize the delivery back to the organization. So for date forecasting, you can see product roadmaps and forecasting completion dates based upon real-time data. We take the team size, the cycle time for how long it's taking you to get a card through, and what your resource count is, and then we project out the work that's remaining for the feature set. The work is prioritized based upon the value that the specific item provides. To monitor feature level progress, we have some cool dashboards that let you look feature by feature and see what their overall completion rate is. So if you have a high value feature set, but you're not seeing the percent completion up where you would expect it to be, that can be an indicator that you may have some issues that we need to look into further and attempt to address. Our strategic value grids allow you to easily see what products and features deliver the most value with the least effort, so that you can focus on those items first and speed up the delivery of the value. So if you picture this grid split into 4 quadrants along the 5s, this top quadrant would be our high value items that are low in complexity, so they're rather simple to do, a lot of quick kill items, things like that, but you can really get some rapid bang for your buck and value returned back to the organization. Then the next quadrant are still high value items, but these items are more complex, they're harder, more expensive to implement, so these will be next in our priority. For the bottom 2 quadrants, these quadrants provide little or no value back to the organization, although sometimes they can be enablers for higher value items. So in most cases, these are the items that you want to be very cautious about spending time and effort to develop because of the limited value. For the bottom quadrant to the right, these are actually little to no value items that are hard to do. A lot of times this is where those items that eat up the bulk of a developer's time but don't really seem to deliver value. So you end up with hardworking developers and customers, business units claiming that you're not delivering anything. A lot of times it's because the work that's being performed falls down into this complex, low value quadrant. And then our strategic view lets you flip this all around. So although I'm doing my planning work at the product level, I can look at the overall status based upon the feature sets that are tied to a specific strategic goal. So I can get a good feel for the progress that's being made to deliver on that goal. I can see what the strategic value grid looks like across multiple products, multiple feature sets, to see if I've got at a portfolio level, I've got my product teams aligned appropriately. With the goal being I would want to have teams in place to focus on high value products, probably not so much on low value products. And then likewise, the Gantt chart allows us to view from a strategic level the same project plans or timelines that we have at the product level. So I can look at a specific strategic goal and see those portions of the product schedules that apply to that strategic goal. And this will span the entire portfolio, so I can get a good cross-product view and have a forecast date for when that value will be completely provided back to the organization. So this has been a real quick introduction into the IT factory. For further information, you can send an email to info@the-it-factory.com or visit our website at the-it-factory.com. Thank you.